This is very exciting stuff. Very exciting. I'm so pumped. Yeah, you have no idea. So excited. Can you tell by my voice how excited I am?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so excited. Oh, shit. Hold on. But, I just started the show. It gave me what's...
Okay. So, yeah. Um, in normal afternoon Discord and Delight, we are totally prepared for the show. 1000%. We had in-depth meetings discussing what we're going to be doing and everything. Don't you worry. We have a solid plan.
We definitely didn't plan 2 different shows, and we realized that we did that minutes before the show started.
Yeah.
So don't worry about it. This is very serious conspiracy theory discussion. Okay, very serious, incredibly serious.
Of course.
This definitely isn't. Oh my god. So I have been wanting to talk about this person for a little while. And I couldn't talk, and I just wanted to talk about it because it's so insane that I feel like it must be talked about. And it has been talked about. It was talked about a year ago on some commentary channels, but I wanted to talk about it. This person, I was like, okay, I couldn't remember if we had anything planned. And instead of doing the normal thing, which would be to text Josh, I decided that I was going to do this instead. But her TikTok got banned. This is a TikToker. Her TikTok got banned. And so all the fun videos and all the fun things, they weren't available really. Because then I'd have to go in and I'd have to edit and take out like their I'd have to like edit and the commentary videos, right? And that's just a giant pain. Because they're normally very transformative, so it'd be a giant pain to have to edit them. But she got unbanned recently, and all the TikToks are back, and I was just like, oh, I can talk about it. This very serious person. Well, the person's serious. I am memeing. Okay.
Okay.
This is, I don't even know I don't think I could prep you on what this person believes, but they really do believe it. They do. They genuinely believe this shit, and it's fascinating. Utterly fascinating. I've been trying to figure out like all day too, like which one I wanted to start you off with. And I think I need to start you off with the one that I got introduced to. So, and I hate TikTok stupid fucking vertical ass shit. So no matter how much I zoom in and try to get, I will never be able to get all the white screen. Oh, I'll never. It's not going to be perfect. It's so annoying. Why did anyone text Josh? Yeah, And the first officer, no one has ever asked for an opinion. Oh no.
Perform the Riker maneuver.
Oh my god, the Riker maneuver. That is so perfect. I have never seen a man sit so fluidly into a chair so wrongly. Like it's just like the most incorrect way to sit and then get up from a chair. And it's because he has these stupid long legs.
Well, I mean, yeah, Jonathan Frakes is pretty tall. He's like 6'4".
He has these legs that are so stupidly long that allows him to do bizarre things with its body. So, all right, here we go. Are you ready? Because I really don't think I can just. I
Okay.
don't think I can really prep you for this what this person is about. So I
Okay.
don't have a
So,
TikTok.
so how
What?
many how many TikToks are we going to be watching?
Oh, we could. Oh, just like I
Okay.
have 1, 2, 3. I have 6 pulled up, but we don't have to watch all of them.
All right.
Okay. I found 6 of them, and I was really happy I found the one that I kind of started off this whole rabbit hole with. So
Okay.
that was incredibly exciting. So, um, also, thank you, YouTube, for implementing whenever I have, my live stream up to keep an eye on everything in a different tab. If I do not have it in its own window sitting off behind my other windows on here, it automatically just stops itself. So it
Yes.
has to be an open. Thank you for implementing that, YouTube. That's incredibly nice of you. So I have to have it in its own special little window behind everything else, and I can't keep an eye on it nearly as well as I used to be able to. So thanks for that. We're watching TikTok. No, yeah, you might want to do that. That would actually probably help you. She doesn't require. Yeah, I don't require a cybernetic implant. I am Goddess Meow. Okay, that is what I am. All right. Well, actually, I'm a secret Flurkin. We just figured that out
Right.
last week. Yeah. So we also figured out last week that Josh is just confused. Um,
That's
Mark.
normal because I was preparing for a different show entirely this week.
Yep, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's okay. What communication? What is that? Nobody knows.
It's not like I did actual work for this for this week or anything.
Yep, I am. Those are. I'm sorry, and I don't feel like I'm rewarding you.
With TikToks, that's a strong possibility. Yeah. I don't
So
feel rewarded.
okay, I'm so
This is
excited.
this is not something to be thankful for.
I'm very excited.
Okay.
So okay, there we go. There we go.
Oh,
Look at how
God.
beautiful this layout is. Isn't it great?
I despise TikTok's layout. I also love her arm getting cut off by the green screen.
I'll just if that bothers you, you're just gonna have to get over that.
It's like you can't make your barrier just a little wider or something. No, you're just gonna just leave it in so you're like cut off in portrait mode. Okay.
No, so I'm pretty sure because I've never used TikTok or like that. I don't have it, as you can tell. Like I just like I do not have TikTok. So I found this through a commentary channel called August the Duck, who I highly recommend on YouTube. So um, I've also finally hit the age where I've started watching people who are younger than me. That was kind of a depressing moment.
Oh, get used to that.
Yeah, it's only going to increase.
Yeah, tell me about it.
It's only increasing. It will never go down again. So anyway, I don't really give a shit how old yeah they are,
Well, wait
as
till
long
you
as
get to
they are
yeah.
entertaining. So pretty much.
Wait until you get to the point where you realize the people that are currently graduating high school are were not even born when you graduated high school.
Yeah.
That's a fun realization.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, Chris. Oh no, Andrew, you gotta. It's so funny. You have to sit. No, I'm not even kidding. This is so good. Okay,
All
are
right.
you ready? So this is what started this video off. Was this reply because you can. I literally don't know understand how TikTok works. I've hit boomer. Whereas I thought of it. I thought of it a year or so ago about how the world looked brighter when we were children, how everything was dull now. how it's dull now, but recently it's bright again. So you kind of hear that, and you're just like, oh, okay, well, this is like some philosophical shit, right? Like, okay, like, oh,
Okay.
oh, I was young and bright, and all that stuff, and then
And then you learn the world's a miserable trash heap.
yeah, but now you found happiness again. That's what kind of how like you when you read that comment, you think, okay, that's how we're rolling. No, no, that's not what that means. But it's no, you because that's automatically how people would read it. That is not how this is supposed to be read.
Okay.
All right, so I'm gonna. All right. Yep. Here we go. Just
right.
buckle up. Buckle up.
No, let's talk about it because, like,
hold on a second. Is the volume too low? Is it good?
Yeah, you can raise it a little bit more.
Just a little bit more. Okay. All right.
As you established, we're all old now, so we need a little hard of hearing.
Correct. Yes.
No, let's talk about it because, like, look at this is a picture I took at the park. You cannot tell me that things aren't changing out there. The sky, the grass, everything is starting to look like legit a screensaver. Like, how is this even real?
I know. No, I know. No, keep. No, I know. This is. You had the exact. No, I know. Just keep going. No, hold on. No, I know. And I want
pictures I took are a screensaver now.
I know.
Oh, how insightful!
I know.
I have so many pictures of the sky looking completely unreal. Now, you guys know I've already talked about the sky split and all of the double rainbows that are showing up everywhere, the crazy clouds that are coming in, the new Earth clouds that are coming in with the new Earth sky, the insane sunsets that don't even look real. But now I want to talk about this.
Yeah, this is where I started realizing, oh my.
Has she ever gone outside before?
Yes. She believes all this, by the way. This is all the things she believes. And this is how I got introduced to her. Okay. I was just dropped in like I'm dropping you in, and I was just like, what in the absolute hell I stumbled into? So
the insane sunsets. Have you never seen the sky at sunset? Really?
Yeah. What the fuck? No, Andrew, you have no idea, honey. You're very lost. No, just keep. No, this is. I'm introducing this to y'all like how I got introduced to it. Because
thank you.
I want y'all to feel this.
These sunsets. Have you guys started noticing these sunsets lately where it's like these rays of lights shining up in the sky? It literally looks like the lights at the end of the show that come up at like curtain call. Like, that's all, folks. Like, I have a very hard time believing that this is real and it's happening all over the world at the same time. So I'm going to come in with my theories. Now, we've already talked about.
All right. So she's going to come in with her theories. Okay. Are you excited to hear her theories?
These rays of sunlight are coming out all at the same time? Are you sure about that, honey?
No, she just literally doesn't understand how light interacts with things. It's amazing.
What? When there's an object in front of the light source, it creates rays. That's just how it works.
Nope, that's not what she thinks. Are you ready for theory time? Are you ready?
Oh.
You're not ready, but are you ready?
Okay.
You're welcome.
I'm going to come in with my theories. Now, we've already talked about the rainbow skies and how the rainbows represent God's promise to us that he has not forgotten us, and his promise to us to not ruin the world with water again, and of the second coming. I've already talked about the new Earth theory, which we're shifting from old Earth to new Earth, and I've showed a bunch of pictures of that. And I believe that these sunsets are confirmation that this old Earth is done, that we're shifting into the new Earth. And this really is like, thank you for coming. It was a great show, but the show is over and we're about to start a new one. Because
there was a lot in that last 10 seconds. I'm sorry, what?
You didn't understand, or just
I-
yeah, you want me to roll with that?
Oh, I mean, she's going into the biblical talk of the new earth, but that has nothing to do with rays in the sun. There's nothing about the prophecy of the new earth that talks about the sun having like show lights because the show's ending. What?
You need a replay? Okay, all right. We'll replay. We'll replay. We'll give you another go on, so
And I hate to give her some credit, but she is actually correct on the biblical interpretation of the rainbow and how it
Yes.
is.
No, I know
that was a sign of God's promise, and
I know it just doesn't seem to fit in anything else she says.
It does not fit at all with what. No, just no.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Right. Yep.
Which we're shifting from old Earth to new Earth. And I've showed a bunch of pictures of that. And I believe that these sunsets are confirmation that this old Earth is done, that we're shifting into the new Earth. And this really is like, thank you for coming. It was a great show, but the show is over and we're about to start a new one. Because there's...
What?
Yeah. I know.
Okay, so
And no, the replays don't help, by the way, Andrew. I gave that to you knowing that wasn't going to fix anything. So, because I've rewatched August's videos several times, and I've rewatched this video by itself twice, and I still can't tell you what in the hell is going on. Yeah, no, you have the correct response. You're done already? Oh, no, we're not even close to the craziest shit. Okay, we've just started.
I mean, the rainbow was God's promise not to flood the earth again. It had nothing to do with the theory of the new earth that would come at the end. My brain is already broken, and we're not even 20 minutes into the show.
No, I know. This was something special that I've been waiting to share with you.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Hey, you have a 2-week break after this.
I mean, that's fair.
Yes. You're welcome.
So because I'm going to be on vacation for the next 2 weeks, you're taking it out now. You want to destroy my brain now? Okay.
Yeah. No. Obviously, that was the plan. Yeah.
Okay. I'll just have to have like Becky put me in a wheelchair to go to my sister's wedding because my brain will just still be that broken.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Yeah. All right.
There's way too much weird shit going on in the skies lately for us to act like nothing is going on. What is this? This is from an airplane. Like, what are these straight lines?
Currently, in the Atlantic Ocean, it's looking like a fucking gateway to the upside down world.
And as you can see here, there is a shadow behind the cloud. Here's the sun. Here's a shadow behind the cloud.
The sky fucking blue.
Fun fact: I know what happened there. There was a transformer blue in New York, and it like created the illusion that the sky was blue because when it exploded. Blue light is the thing that we see the most. So
right.
If you have a bright flash of light, most likely it's going to be more blue than anything. So she's broken your mind. Oh, it does. That's funny.
Sure, why not?
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
But yeah, it's like if there's some sort of explosion that causes that that produces a great deal of light, like a transformer blowing up, it affects light waves. So that's just kind of how it works.
Yeah.
And then it turned off.
And what's going on here? Why is it flashing? This is a boomerang. Why is the sun flashing? You cannot tell me these sunsets are real.
No.
You cannot. You can't tell me these sunsets are real. Have you never seen a sunset?
Yeah. Yes. Copyrighted music, so I'm trying to skim past it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I took this picture of the sky the other day and it looked a little creepy. Like, what are these lights? Someone sent me this picture of this lightning. Insane. And what is happening here? What is this? This looks like a sheet of cotton, but it's clouds. Another one. What? You guys can't tell me this shit's normal. Please wake up to the fact that some shit is going down. And here come the scientists, so worried about how beautiful the clouds are and how it shouldn't be happening because they want to fearmonger everything. I'm sorry, but I don't think there's anything to fear because it looks like Mah Gah is coming back. God has made a comeback. We're done with the negative timelines.
How do you feel?
I mean, she's right that a lot of scientists do just want to fearmonger everything. She's right about that part. But the whole, like, what are these lights? That's the sun behind the clouds. That's what that light is, or the moon. It was hard to tell, but it was a natural light source. I don't know what she's talking about.
That's all right. You won't. Are you
Oh, and when she was also like, there's a shadow behind the cloud. Do you not understand how light interacts with clouds? It's wow.
No.
Oh.
Oh, speaking of clouds, actually. You ready?
No, but okay.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
What?
Yeah, it's fine, don't worry about it. Really? You're not gonna let me click? Really? Hold on.
Oh, do you need to be a member for that one?
No, because I've watched it before. No, it was just being a dumb. I'm sterling public education. That's fine. That's fine, guys. It's fine. Don't worry about this. It's fine.
Okay, guys, let's talk about the interesting clouds that are popping up all over the tri-state area. So I love that this meteorologist has no idea what this is. He is very perplexed. I love this because, as you guys know, usually the meteorologist or the scientist or the blah, 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 the people with the fake degrees always got something to say. Clearly, this ain't nothing that can be explained except.
So what exactly do you think she's going to say?
At this point, she could tell me anything, and I have.
Birds aren't real. Don't tell her that. She'll probably think it's real. It's funny you say that because that's like the only time she talks about it. It's fucking cloudy. Yeah. No, I know.
I mean, yeah, I've seen a lot of bizarre cloud shapes as well. They're clouds, okay.
No. No, that's not what they are.
Oh.
Except for the aliens. You guys know I'm gonna tell you it's the damn aliens. I have been saying that they got ships cloaked in the clouds.
Wow.
You're welcome. I want her to be the director of Moonfall too.
I was not anticipating the History Channel aliens meme to pop up here, but here we are.
At least they point to shit that kind of vaguely. You're like, okay, I could almost tell how you could extrapolate, kind of. If I squint and ignore any logic and reason, I could see that. Hey, there's a cloud that's slightly lower than the rest of them. That's an alien. You're developing a facial tick. No, don't worry about it. It's fine.
And I really don't know what more evidence you need than this. Look at this. This is a little tornado or a little spaceship. I had a bunch of people send in pictures, so I want to show them to you guys. These are super interesting. I have yet to see these clouds, but it's clear signs that something's a brewing. To me, it looks like little bombs being thrown, like from the air, but not bad ones. Just like, drop the bombs, wake them up. And I'm saying this because I did have...
What? That didn't make any sense to you?
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
This woman is either certifiably insane or the world's greatest troll.
If she is a troll, I will applaud her until the day I die. It's amazing. But this seems real.
It
Because
seems too sincere to be otherwise.
Josh, she has a YouTube channel and she has done multi-hour-long live streams with like hypnotherapists and all these other people that believe the same shit she does. Okay. I could understand if you could edit like a TikTok together and put on an act. That's a live stream for multiple hours with other people involved.
Right. And it's hard to maintain an act that long.
Yes.
I mean, hell, the few times you've had Bree on the show, how long was I in character? Like maybe an hour. I think.
Well, yeah, an hour. If you're talking about continuously, 10 minutes, and then you take like a little break, obviously. But like,
I mean, there was the one where we like. It was like you, me, and Arwen, and we watched her welcome back video.
Yes, that was fun.
And I was in character for like an hour or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's hard to maintain that for that long.
Yes.
Did have a dream the other day where there was like a group of people watching another group of people play, and they were like frozen in time, and they had these balls in their hand, and the people that were watching the people play were like, and go, and they all had to like get in a line in formation in the order they were supposed to go. They're like, drop the balls. And then I was saying, like, what if that's us in like the astral and the spirit realm, and those are like our higher selves, like drop the balls, like wake them up, and then all of a sudden these start showing up. I don't know.
Did you get it? So she had a dream, and
aliens and the astral realm. What?
She had a dream, and she thinks that she's been communicated to by the aliens from a different dimension. From like, and they were like astral, like basically like, sending her like a video call and gifts and shit. Yeah, that's basically what she thinks.
And yes, Chris, those were funnel clouds.
Come again? She speaks so quickly. It's just like, hey, I had a dream about these people and they were playing like ball or whatever, and then somebody froze, and then they were all frozen, and then somebody said drop the ball, and then they dropped the ball, and now I think it's aliens, and the aliens are like astro like messaging me about like shit that's happening, and blah blah blah. Yeah, that's what she said. Me repeating it to you slightly more coherently will not help you.
she's a prime example of why sometimes the internet was a mistake.
Yeah, no, it's fascinating. Utterly fascinating.
I don't know. It's quite the theory. Anyways, we've got these little cuties showing up and these super interesting clouds. Like, look at this, just straight lines. I like to call these frequency waves or little angels. We've got these too, which are super, super interesting. These are just clouds we've never really seen before, which obviously we're in the new Earth. And this was my...
What was it? New Earth. No, she thinks we're transferring. We're going from the third dimension to the fifth dimension, and we're going from an old Earth to a new Earth, and that's all why this weird shit's happening. Instead of like, look, oh my god, people with cell phones are looking up for the first time in their lives.
Because that, yeah, your explanation is absolutely what it actually is.
Yes, I know that's what it is. That's the only explanation. And they didn't pay attention in school, and they didn't like go that hard into science and shit because they didn't, whatever, right? It's clouds or whatever. But yeah.
Yeah, it's like this picture here. Like, what is so amazing about this?
It's just like the sun is behind the clouds, it's creating a haze, and then obviously,
And then you also got the glare, which is why you have that ring around the light source.
No.
Oh.
My sky the other day. It was so beautiful. Anyways, I'm pretty sure this means that the alien's about to show up for real. I'm so excited. Hurry up.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I love that. That's just your reaction. It's amazing.
She just throws that on at the last moment. Like, anyway, so this means the aliens will be here soon. Hurry up. But oh, that's how you want to leave off. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. All right.
Yep. This is literally me just showing y'all this person. Okay. I'm just like, guys, I can't be the only one that knows about this person. I need other people to know about it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
You're welcome. So excited. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Yeah. This is this thing that's happening. Yep. It's just a good picture to start on. You know what I mean?
I'm also confused by the why do you have a picture of the moon and the Earth yet you have them the same size when the moon is just a fraction the size of the Earth?
No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
You know what? And I keep forgetting the moon is an egg.
No. It's hollow. All right, you're thinking Doctor Who. I'm thinking Moonfall. Okay.
Well, I mean, okay, fair.
Yeah.
I hated that episode, by the way.
You're fucking with me, right?
Oh my god, don't get me started. Well, first of all, Clara was in it, which immediately makes it worse, just like automatically. And then it's like, oh, well, we have to save the big. No, actually, we don't.
Yeah.
Just saying, we actually don't have to save it. Here we go.
You're fucking with me, right? You guys are fucking with me? What? Astronomers only just noticed that a fake moon has been following Earth since 100 BC? Y'all, come on. You guys, we have shifted dimensions. We are in this like parallel universe where everything that conspiracy theories was saying before are actually true. Because it's been true, you guys. It's all a matrix. It's all hologram. And the moon, I have been saying, if you guys watch my videos, that I believe that the moon was our collective consciousness. It was what was controlling our consciousness. So the fake moon was what was controlling us because we lived in a fake matrix.
What? I was not expecting that one.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
The moon was our collective consciousness? What?
Yeah. No. Our moon is our collective
I mean,
consciousness.
I've heard some insane conspiracy theories about the moon before, but that's a new one. The moon is our collective consciousness. I did not see that coming.
Yeah. No, for real.
If you guys don't have Gaia, there's a show on there that talks about the initial matrix versus the fake matrix. So we're living in a matrix within a matrix. That's how crazy this shit is, bro. Like, we are so in the core of what the matrix could have been. We were gonna self-implode. But thank God for 2020 and COVID, because the coronal mass ejections, the solar flares that came from the sun and activated our DNA helped us to wake up. And that's
what?
I'm gonna let you marinate in that. Give me like 1 second.
Okay.
All right. Give me 1 second.
Okay. So, did I just hear that because of the coof and solar flares, it activated our DNA and that's how we became aware of everything? Or that's how we became aware of the fake matrix? I get... Huh? Everything she says is more baffling than the previous thing. It's...
Yeah, would you like me to continue?
My brain hurts already.
You can deal with it. I believe in you.
That's why we had a collective awakening. The poles aligned. Everything has shifted. The Earth axis has shifted, which is why the seasons are different. The moon no longer controls.
Yeah, so y'all better be thanking me, because I gave y'all the nice way to introduce her and induce this chick into y'all's lives, because I just showed Loki this video.
Oh, what a wonderful life.
Are you gonna get banned for that? I shouldn't, because I just showed a video of it, so she didn't get banned for that one, so I think, yeah, you're welcome.
She's not just spouting NPC nonsense, she's spouting like the discarded lines that were cut because the quests, didn't make the final game, and she just somehow became aware of all those deleted pieces of dialogue. That's what she's spouting.
Sounds about right.
Controls the collective consciousness, which is why they're finally coming out with this. The moon was actually brought here by reptilian brothers, 2 reptilian brothers, and they used it to control the masses. Now,
I told you. I told you that I was nice to y'all. I just dropped Loki into this one. Come on, no, Chris. No. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on.
Okay. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Okay. Oh, she's gone now. I I could not handle that one. So I missed the last few things she just said. She's got to be a troll now, right? There's no way that's real. There's no way. The moon was brought by reptilian brothers. What?
But no.
Oh, you're back now?
I'm back, but I'm gonna. So I might have to pop off for like a few minutes here in a few minutes. So just I will give you as much brain breakage so that y'all
Okay.
can just marinate. Y'all can just marinate in it, and then I'll be back. So
Okay.
yeah.
Now we understand that this is all part of the game. It's okay. We are just a big experiment. I actually had a follower message me a couple days ago and said, I had a dream about you. You were wearing your alien t-shirt. If you guys don't know, check out my merch. This is actually Finding My Way Back Home.
Not gonna lie, that's some pretty good looking merch.
Yeah.
I kind of like the space with like
This is actually my merch on alexworks.com. I was wearing that and I was holding a notebook piece of paper with the moon on it. This is 2 days ago. And I said, how much longer do I have to keep holding up this paper with the moon on it? And I just couldn't stop laughing when she told me, because I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Because I've been trying to tell people that the moon controls our collective consciousness because it is a space station. And it's
I'm actually gonna have to replay this whole video for y'all. Just so you can marinate in it further. You need bourbon? Get your tinfoil hat on? Oh, I think we need like a tinfoil hut. Like a house.
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, there's only 2 ripped. I know, it's kind of disappointing, isn't it?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
why just 2 reptilian brothers? Like how do you know they were brothers, by the way? Like how do you know that?
Don't worry about it.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
And it's pretty much the headquarters where they all meet up and they just have a grand old time over there with our consciousness, right?
Here, when I leave, I'm going to, I'm gonna have to, I'm sending this link to you so that you can re-listen to it and just
joy.
all of its goodness. There you go.
So to me, the dream symbolizes that I was like, I'm
Hold
over
on.
this.
Okay, so are you gonna allow me to share? Because like right now I can't do anything.
Yes, you know what? Here, share.
Okay.
Share the screen.
Okay, hold on, because I'm getting all the annoying ads and everything.
Yes. So I'm sorry, guys. Stoof is happening. I'm trying to like coordinate it, and everything will be smooth sailing after this. There's no road.
Okay.
So here, y'all can just embrace the loveliness.
Okay.
All right, I will be back.
All right. So where were we approximately? All right. I think we were about there.
Are actually true because it's been true, you guys. It's all matrix. It's all hologram. And the moon, I have been saying, if you guys watch my videos, that I believe that the moon was our collective consciousness. It was what was controlling our consciousness. So the fake moon was what was controlling us because we lived in a fake matrix. If you guys don't have Gaia, there's a show on there that talks about the initial matrix versus the fake matrix. So we're living.
I'm already so lost. And yes, Palpy, she is saying that that's no moon. That's correct. All right. Okay.
In a matrix within a matrix. That's how crazy this shit is, bro. Like, we are so in the core of what the matrix could have been. We were going to self-implode. But thank God for 2020 and COVID, because the coronal mass ejections, the solar flares that came from the sun and activated our DNA helped us to wake up. And that's why
I'm still really baffled by that one. The moon, or the coof with solar flares activated our DNA somehow. Okay.
why we had a collective awakening. The poles aligned. Everything has shifted. The
poles aligned. Oh, Chris, she might divorce me if I try to show her this nonsense.
Earth axis has shifted, which is why the seasons are different. The moon no longer controls the collective consciousness, which is why they're finally coming out with this. The moon was actually brought here by reptilian brothers, 2 reptilian brothers, and they used it to control the masses. Now, we understand that this was all part of the game.
What? What? All that Kool-Aid she uses in her care is affecting her brain. That makes sense, Dioberg. Yeah, I just love that she just casually mentions, oh, reptilian brothers. Like, what? I'm sorry, what?
It's okay. We are just a big experiment. I actually had a follower message me a couple days ago and said, I had a dream about you. You were wearing your alien t-shirt. If you guys don't know, check out my merch. This is actually Finding My Way Back Home. This is actually my merch on alexsource.com. I was wearing that and I was holding a notebook piece of paper with the moon on it. This is 2 days ago. And I said, nice. How much longer do I have to keep holding up this paper with the moon on it? And I just couldn't stop laughing when she told me, because I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Because
I have returned. Has it gotten better the second time around?
It doesn't help. Everything she says, it does not help.
No. I told you. You can watch this as many times as you want. It will not clarify anything. Like, you can understand the word she says, but the concepts and everything behind it cannot. Hit play. Come on. It's your... yeah. Do it. Do it.
Because I've been trying to tell people that the moon controls our collective consciousness, because it is a space station and it's pretty much the headquarters where they all meet up and they just have a grand old time over there with our consciousness, right?
they just have a grand old time with our consciousness. Like, okay.
Oh, yes.
Right. So to me, the dream symbolizes that I was like, I'm over this shit. I'm over these people not getting the curriculum, not understanding that we create our own reality. Well,
No. No. There's reality and then there's delusion. Okay, honey, that's how it works.
No. Are you suggesting that none of this is real? Ugh.
I'm suggesting that she's a loon.
That she's a loon?
Yes.
like the animal? Is it a loon? Is a wolf, right?
It's a kind of duck.
Loon, it's a duck. What am I thinking of? I'm thinking of a lobo. Never mind. We're fine. Everything's fine.
Clearly,
Almost
I was
the
over it
same
enough that now it's come out to the public about the moon being fake. About damn time. We had the strawberry moon last night. I unfortunately could not see it. It was very cloudy where I was at, but I got some pretty cool pictures of it from my followers.
That's the sun.
No, moon.
That's clearly the sun.
No, moon.
You can see the rays coming through.
Moon.
The shadows are away from this field here. So it's the light coming from this object. That's the sun, lady.
Moon.
Okay.
And it was bright. This is insane. This is in California, but
Okay, this is doctored.
Yes, obviously.
I couldn't see it in San Diego. And of course, I got a picture of two moons. Because
Are you serious, lady? She has to be a troll.
No,
She has to be a troll.
I don't know, actually. To be perfectly honest with you, I have no idea.
That's clearly an eclipse ready to happen. Those aren't two moons.
You sure?
Yes, I am sure.
The red moon? No. Have you seen it? No. The J.J. flare. Oh my goodness, the most dangerous astrological event.
Yeah. Did J.J. Abrams get his inspiration from this person?
No, I don't think so. Well, I don't know. Our YouTube channel, I scrolled back and it goes back 13 years. But I don't think she was talking about this 13 years ago. So,
Okay.
because this is all a hologram and a matrix, and they're showing us that we had a fake moon, we got a real moon, we got so many moons. I am so excited for the amount of disclosure that's about to come out. You guys have no idea what we are headed towards in the month of June and July. Get ready, it's so exciting.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. A smaller moon could be Ryan Johnson. That's funny.
JJ steals from everyone. That's true. He does.
Did you feel better?
I feel better about myself.
It is kind of fun how that ends up happening, right? You're like, well, at least I'm not this person. So beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
And yeah, Andrew. She's either a great troll or the nuttiest girl. Yeah.
Speaking of moon and sun,
I must say, I love when my videos blow up. One, because that means that this is shit that needs to get out for the masses. So we love to see it. I guess they really wanted you guys to learn about the moon and the holographic sky. And
just like immediately.
Okay.
two, because I get a ton of DMs on my Instagram of the crazy sun and moon. So let's take a look at the pictures I've received the last couple days from you guys. Here is, I don't know, is it the sun or is it the moon? Because this is the moon. It's pink, the little strawberry moon. I love the details on this. I think it's interesting that when you zoom in, it just blurs out. Like, why is that?
What?
Somebody who uses cameras quite a bit.
I need to hear that again. Can you rewind that?
That is one of my favorite sentences of all time.
I need to make sure I heard that correctly.
It's pink, the little strawberry moon. I love the details on this. I think it's interesting that when you zoom in, it just blurs out. Like, why is that?
Of course it does. That's how pictures work.
That's the best. I love that. Why does the moon blur out? Because that's what happens if you don't have a zoom powerful enough. Okay. Also, the way cameras, digital, I'm just gonna go with digital. Anything that uses like a digital base for its camera, so nothing that involves film or anything. Most of the time, you're gonna have autofocus on, just generally because it's easier that way. Manual is a lot more difficult, and you have to be a lot more familiar with camera settings in order to be able to use manual appropriately. And you just, in general, you take a risk if you use manual focus, because what might seem in focus to you, like when you take the picture, if you put it on your computer, it's, it might not actually be in focus, because it only takes, it's very hard to get a manual focus right. The only time you would really use manual focus, frequently, in my opinion, would be if you're going to have multiple things at different distances and you're trying to focus on one thing. So say you're trying to do a video of someone sitting on a bench, but there's the thing, the area in front of you is a high traffic area. You don't want you don't want the video to autofocus on every single person that comes by, because the depth of field is changing every second. And it'll freak out and it won't know what to do. So you would autofocus on the person on the bench and then switch into manual focus. That way your camera mid video doesn't autofocus on people. Other than that. So it's the only time you would. But autofocus, generally, you have to have enough area, enough of a thing on a screen to be able to focus on it. If your camera doesn't have a good enough zoom, if your camera doesn't have, if it isn't high tech enough, then it can't autofocus on shit that is like the moon, for instance. It's very hard to autofocus on the moon if you don't have the right equipment to do so. Obviously more recent technology has allowed to do that, but for instance, my phone that I have, you can zoom up to 100 on it. That's crazy. But it's the more zoom you have and the further the object is that you're trying to focus on, the worse quality it gets. And you don't realize this, but when you're zoomed in, since everything is blown up, every breath or every like small fidget that you do jerks the camera away from the object, right? So you don't have as much, you don't have, you're not as much in control generally. So if you're taking a picture of the moon and you don't have good enough focus, and the moon is obviously way the fuck away, okay? You don't have like a telephotic lens on like an actual camera. You're just trying to free ball with your phone, just trying to get a picture. It's generally not going to turn out very well. So this is that was a very long way of me saying this is just a blurry picture.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was just flexing my knowledge. It's not called a strawberry move. What do you mean? This is the future. Humanity's backbone. It's all right, Mark. Did I say free ball? I meant free handing. That's hilarious. Did I say that's really funny? I said free ball. Anyway, moving on. Stupid. There we go.
Because we got this great picture, and this one's even better.
That is a professionally done. That somebody has a really good telephotic lens or telescopic lens. I'm assuming I don't have to explain what a telescopic lens is. It's right there in the word, like the phrase telescopic lens. The lens I can zoom in like a telescope. So, especially people who like to take pictures of the night sky will get like really nice lenses. Lenses are not as cheap as you might think they are, as a fun fact.
But the more that you zoom in, the blurrier it gets.
If we're just talking about a picture, if you take any picture ever and you zoom in on it, like to the point where it is either like just pictures or pixels or grain, it's because your resolution isn't high enough to have it. And that's the only thing I think that film people, instead of like digital people, that film people have on digital people. Film has a huge amount. Like you can blow it up insanely big and it still looks crisp because of the amount of information you're able to capture whenever you're taking pictures with film. So it's a lot easier to make bigger pictures. Whereas with digital, there is limited amount of information because it's all like digitally stored. And eventually we'll get to the point where we can, we'll get a high enough resolution that we will like truly be able to compete with film people. And then once that happens, like the days of film are only going to be done by hipsters.
Yes.
I'm just saying. That's kind of already happening. But I mean, really, like dark rooms will be a thing of a true thing of the past. Because if the only thing that's really separating film and digital at this point, as far as like what film has over digital, is film you can create much higher quality things. If you think about like restorations, as far as movies go, people are able to convert older movies into 4K way easier because they were shot on film, and you can convert stuff to a higher quality on film, like way easier. Digital, you don't have like that raw material. You just have the digital piece. And if you shot something on 480, it's very hard digitally to upscale it because of the, it's a lot more difficult. You can always, so with film or just like video and photography, it is so much easier to downgrade stuff than it is to upgrade stuff, because your whatever you shot it in is your base. That's your like height, generally speaking, and you can always lower it. But if you try to get a higher resolution out of a lower resolution picture, it doesn't work, because there's not enough information there to give it that higher resolution, which basically just higher resolution means that per like, I don't know, pure pixel or however you want to talk about, but like pure, like every like unit of information has a cap on that information. And if you try to act like it has more information in that little unit of information, it doesn't work. So that's just kind of how it works. And she just doesn't understand that if you don't have a good camera, if you can't autofocus very well, you know, it's, you know, you'll see you'll see people, they'll try to take a picture, and with our smartphones, right? You generally, in order to focus on something specific, you touch that area on your phone when you have your camera up. But the moon is so far away, you have to zoom in, and it's much harder to autofocus, especially on a black night sky, you know. And if you live in the city, you can't see any stars really, so there's not enough other things for it to focus, you know, to help anchor it there. There's not enough light to anchor it there. Where you just having like this one little red thing that you're trying to like zoom and focus on, and every time you take a breath, like, you know, your focus is off, and it's just, oh my gosh. DPI, thank you, DPI. I could not think of it. My brain, I should know DPI because I work with that. So yeah, DPI, thank you. Strawberry moon, there we go. Strawberry moon. Yes. So here we go. Never say that we're not educational here on Afternoon Discord and Delight. I just educated the fuck out of y'all on cameras and
we did it.
So we did
have
it.
Purpose.
Yes.
And this is supposed to be the sun, or is it the moon? I don't know. Is it the same thing? I personally do think that the sun and the moon are the same thing.
Oh my god.
Yes. So that's Photoshop. No. Generally, are you okay?
I'm just dying. My brain is hemorrhaging.
That's fine. So I've done this. So when there was it's a harvest moon, right, Andrew? The red moon. I think you said that earlier. Yeah, so it's a harvest moon. So I've taken pictures of the harvest moon before for fun. And let me tell you something. If you're taking pictures of a red moon, do you know what you're doing? Because obviously you're doing this. You're turning the red saturation levels up because you want it to look like uber, you know, red. The red moon, generally speaking, is actually more. It's not a deep shade of crimson like you'll see. It's always like either a lighter, not pink, but a lighter shade of red. You know, so like how you see right here. So this right here is like the most color you're gonna get. This upper portion is what it really does look like. But everyone ups that saturation because it looks cooler. So. So that's like the most red you'll get out of it. But generally speaking, it'll look more either orangey or brown with like some reddish tinge to it. So like rust. So, oh, hey, Lady Mist, how's it going? This is so silly that we drug Lady Mist out of her lurking. That's amazing. Yes. So yeah, it's going to be like a pink / light red or like an orange. Or, you know, depending on what time. So it also depends on what's happening in the sky too. So I've had it where it's been right up in, you know, right like at the top of the sky in the middle of the night. I've also had it like start happening as the sun is rising. So, and the sun is, you know, like the moon is setting, sun is kind of right. You know what I mean? So it's just. Whole thing is silly.
Except for when they're both out. How can they both be out? How can both the sun and the moon be out? Now,
because they're two separate things, you dingbat.
They're the same thing, except when they're both out. So what does that mean? It means they're two different things. I love that.
I've made videos about the moon being out during the day, and everybody called me crazy. But there's a ton of people also talking about the fact of, like, why is the moon out during the day?
The moon is out during the day because it's close enough that when the sun is out, it doesn't mask its view like the stars, right?
It's big and closer.
Yes.
And reflects the sun. So obviously we're going to be able to see it during the, like, the stars don't like just leave when the sun's out.
Right. It's just when the sun's out, it just, because it's so big, it blares, it just blinds the rest of the other stars that are out. But they're still there.
Yeah. So, okay, this is the easiest way to, not that I have to explain this to anybody, but it's like if you're in a pitch black room and you have a flashlight and you see some boxes in the corner, unless you're in some kind of horror movie where the room changes, if you turn off that light and you turn it back on, those boxes aren't going to have moved. You know? The boxes, regardless of whether you have the lighter on, you know, the boxes are separate from the light. That of your flashlight. So the boxes aren't leaving this plane of existence just because you can't see them. Because even you can walk over there and touch the boxes. That's how the stars work. They don't leave just because we can't see them because of the sun. Maybe she's never seen stars because she lives in San Diego. But hell, I mean, Jupiter and Venus can get really, really bright.
Yeah. Venus is like the third brightest object in the sky.
Yeah.
After the sun and the moon, Venus is extremely bright.
Yes. It's all those fun little chemicals that it has in its atmosphere.
And it's so close.
Well, that too. So.
Yeah.
The older generations, the generations that grew up knowing that the sun comes up, and then when the sun goes down, that's when the moon comes up. Yeah, that's what we learned in school.
No!
Hey, older generations, did y'all know that the moon only goes down when the sun comes up and the sun goes down and the moon comes up? Did y'all know that?
No.
Public education. I think she's my age, which makes this really depressing. Because she has a job. Okay. Like, she's talked about her job before. I can't remember what it was, but she has definitely talked about it before. So
HR?
I don't know. I don't know what she does for a living. I don't really care to know, quite frankly, as long as it has nothing to do with, you know, help me someone, I'm going crazy. Oh, it's okay. We got like 2 more videos after this one.
Yay.
You're welcome. You see Uranus, you must do yoga. Oh my goodness. Yes, unless you're in a haunted house, the boxes will not move. That's correct.
But I mean, we're living in a different reality right now. We're like, is this the sun? Is it the moon? Who knows?
I told you, if you're gonna do a picture of the red, you know, the sun or the moon generally, you know, like you have an early morning job too, Josh. So you yes. Probably relate to this. Sometimes you'll see the sun come up and it looks straight out of the Lion King. You know, yes. The way that it hits the horizon. There's just like this the atmosphere and the clouds and everything hit it, and it literally looks like you're straight from the Lion King. It is beautiful and orangey, you know, the way that it hits it. Same thing with the moon. You know, the moon, you hit it early enough sometimes in its initial orbit, as it's you know, rising, the moon will look yellow and orange too. because that's just kind of how it works. So,
But I mean, there's an age, like as far as like her saying that you can't tell me these sunsets are normal. There's an older than dirt sailor's adage about red sky at night, sailors delight. Red sky in morning, sailors take warning. It's like that's older than dirt.
It's how they knew storms were happening.
Yes, it's like when you see a red sky in the morning, it's a sign of bad weather's coming.
Yep. Batten down the hatches, like prepare yourself, because like generally speaking, that's correct. So that's,
and that saying goes back centuries.
Yes, people didn't understand shit. Okay, didn't have access to the shit we have now, obviously, right? And they still were able to be like,
but they were
hey,
still
well,
intelligent.
there's this thing.
That's the thing.
They were still like intelligent. They were just they didn't have access to the information we have. It's not that they were stupid. They just had different information than we do.
Right.
And like, eventually, if you want to continue as a species, you start like, we notice patterns of behavior. It goes back to cavemen. Hey, when Oonga Boonga eats this plant, he died, and then when Carl ate the same plant, he died. Maybe we don't eat that plant. Like it just...
Rip. I now want the story of Oonga Boonga and Carl.
We need an epic tale, the Odyssey of Oonga Boonga and Carl. Damn it, no. That's not pre-100 BC.
That's fair.
They're lovely reptilian brothers, also known as Oonga Boonga and Carl.
There we go. It's all brought back together now.
Guys, we did. We said the moon. Yeah. Well, that's because, I know this is going to shock everyone, the moon has a shorter orbit around the Earth than the sun. Than the Earth does around the Earth has a...
Yeah.
Okay, let me get this right. The moon orbit around the Earth takes a shorter amount of time because it's closer and smaller than it does for the Earth to rotate on its axis, so that for that 24-hour period of a day. Okay, that is, I know, shocking revelation that that all of the, oh my god. I would get orbit and the like rotation on the axis. I've been fucking that up since I was a kid. Forgive me. I have this really amazing superpower of like, when I think I understand something the first time and then it's completely wrong, my brain doesn't care. It keeps thinking I understand it the original way. So I have to go through a very long process of unlearning that original way that I thought I knew it. That's why I'm so shit with names. And reading like words, like reading a word, being introduced to a word in a book, like the word gourmet. When you're a kid and you read gourmet in the book, but you've never heard it, or you never heard it pronounced or seen it like spelled out and pronounced, you read it as gourmet because that's how you would pronounce it by reading in the book, because you don't know that the T is silent. So for a while, my brain would see the word gourmet, and even though it understood how it was pronounced, it would always pronounce it gourmet too. My brain's very special in that way. I have the stupidest superpower imaginable. So very nice. Gotta say something so I don't feel less stupid.
Something nice.
That's so rude.
You told me to say something nice.
Rude. So rude.
It feels like it's playing both parts. Look at that. That looks like a crescent moon, but it's supposed to be the sun. But what is it? It literally just looks like a big old light bulb. This is super interesting. It looks like that.
The sun just looks like a light bulb. Okay. Is that what Unga Boonga and Carl did.
Yeah, they were both caveman scientists. They knew these things.
Oh, right.
It's Pac-Man. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I was just saying the way she might understand it. Well, the sun up and the moon up, seeing them both as different realms of the sky. No. So, she thinks they're the same object, and then is confused about how they're able to be in the sky at the same time. So she is convinced. So she's walking into this saying that the moon and the sun are the exact same object, and doesn't understand that they can exist at the same time in the sky, and she thinks it's like a different dimension or whatever. It's really like that kind of just sums her up, I feel like, because like obviously you would figure out that it is two different objects.
You would think so.
You would figure that one out. They're two different things.
I mean, there's plenty of, elementary school students who know that, and apparently she doesn't.
No, I would absolutely love. You know what? I don't. I don't want to know if this is a troll or real, because then, like, if it's a troll, then I'm sad. You know what I mean? This is so much funnier if you think that like she actually believes it. She has a job. That's all I know. I don't even know what it is. Remove a few cotton balls holding your head around too. But oh man, there were some other things that I didn't get around to showing y'all. About this one's more space related. This is just the sky and the sun and the moon. Yeah. So we might have to revisit this. I can hear your excitement, Josh.
Yay.
You're welcome.
Pac-Man. And this is when the sun just glitched up out of nowhere. Like people were like, what the fuck is that? And this is what it looked.
That's what happens when there's like thick, low clouds covering up the moon, covering up the sun. Generally speaking, oh my god, haze is a thing. I don't know where this is taken, but if like smog is a problem or haze is a thing, it's like trying to look. It's like trying to look at a lamp that's shining like through some like frosted glass. It's gonna do some weird shit. It doesn't change the shape of the lamp, okay? Even though looking through the frosted glass, it might look different. It's because there's a layer that you are looking through in order to see the object. So it will look different. But if you walked around it and you just saw, it's okay, the lamp just looks like a lamp. It doesn't look like this other like weird thing that I'm seeing through it. So that's what haze does. Like the sun has not changed color. Our perception of it has changed. Like the sun's color to us has changed because there is a filter. There you go. We did it. Depending on what kind of chemicals are in the air creating that haze or smog, depends on like what color it might look. But mostly it's going to look like you're anywhere between like a pink to yellow. Because that's the color spectrum that the sun tends to be in.
And it gives powers to Superman. Don't forget that.
Oh yeah, that's the most important thing. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. The most important
thing. Her understanding of science, she might actually believe that that's a real thing. If we had a different colored sun, we'd have different powers.
Well,
oh
no. About that. Yeah, I'll go ahead and tell you. One of the videos I didn't put in here because I didn't really go with our theme here is she believes she's telekinetic and she has a rock and she puts it on her hand and she tries to like with her other hand like smack it like with the air off her hand, and she has it like her hand is flat and it's like flat but at an angle, right? Like her fingers go down a little bit and she's trying to like shove it off like using telekinesis, which is like not how that would work at all. Like you shouldn't have to put it, you should just be able to pick up objects with your mind regardless of what they are or what your hand is doing, because that's what telekinetic powers are, given the superheroes that I'm aware of that use telekinesis. And that's what that would be. So you shouldn't have to like set your hand, like put your hand at an angle so that eventually you will, the air from your hand, like you directing the air towards it will knock it off. Like that's not what that would be. So she genuinely believes she has superpowers.
That is an excellent question, Dioberg.
What? Are you sure? You know what?
That's the most logical thing said today.
Yes.
What it looked like. Y'all, come on. This is from all over, okay? Not just like one person is sending me these. These are from all over. And the theory is that it's because of the Canada wildfires. Bitch, please.
I mean,
so
we got some pretty nasty skies here in Pittsburgh because of the Canadian wildfires. Thank you, Chris.
I mean, yeah, it's all your fault. Y'all remember, like, what is it, New York? Was it New York that turned into, like, orange for a few days?
Yeah.
Or was that California? I can't remember. But if there's so if shit gets thrown up in the atmosphere, okay, and it's like chemicals and elements that are not generally in the atmosphere at that height, at that quantity, it's going to change how we visually see everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how that works. I don't.
Yeah, I remember one day in particular. I got off of work. I came outside and it looked like it was about to rain, but you could tell it's actually there was no clouds, and you could still see the sun through the haze. And it's like, oh, that's all just smoke. Thanks, Canada.
Yeah. Damn it, Canada.
It's very obvious that we got some crazy shit going on.
That's
and sometimes the sun looks like this, or sometimes the moon looks like this. So I don't know about you, but
like
it
that.
looks
The moon
like
never looks like that. The moon never looks that bright in the sky. What are you talking about?
No, somebody had a really nice camera and they zoomed the fuck in, okay, so that you could see because I have a picture that's not as clear, but it's like pretty good. See if I can find it somewhere.
Oh my goodness, it's a Chinese space balloon.
Oh my god. I don't think I have it on here anymore. I have about a terabyte, I think.
Oh, Lady Miss, you're in Cali? I'm so sorry.
Oh my goodness. Yes, there you go. Blame the French. Oh my goodness.
Or Trudy.
Oh my god. Yeah. No, I don't think I have it on this laptop anymore. I think I moved it.
How dare you?
I know.
Like, we just out here living in the Matrix. So let me go ahead and show you some more pictures of the sky. We've got this beautiful rainbow, double rainbow from Australia.
Big ups to whoever took this picture. I kind of wish the plane wasn't there, but whatever. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, like why couldn't you walk out like a few more feet, and so then the plane wouldn't be in. I mean, maybe there's a plane taxiing to where they are, and that's kind of like their job.
Oh, I would just assume that they didn't think about the composition that much. Well, they did because they kind of did, but they didn't. You know what I mean?
It's an amateur picture, but it's a really nice one.
Yeah. But it's obviously somebody put like a blue filter on it and up the saturation because
Yes.
Yeah, obviously, but you know what? I can't blame them because it's probably exactly what I would do too. Like if what I'm showing, what I'm showing off is something cool, and that something cool has to do with like one of the reasons why it's cool is the colors, then obviously I'm going to up the saturation.
Yeah, and the whole she seems obsessed with the whole like double rainbow thing. Like, have you never seen one before? I remember seeing them a couple times when I was a kid. It's more rare, but they happen.
Yes.
I've seen an upside down rainbow, which is extremely rare.
Oh my goodness. Picture it didn't happen, Josh.
I didn't have a picture. I was like 12. This is before the age of, everyone having a camera right with them at every single moment.
Boo.
I'm sorry that I'm so old that I don't have modern technology when I was 12.
Boo.
Australia. I love this. Look, you can see the double rainbow. It is so bright and small and defined. And
do it. Yeah. What is it? The Virgin Airline airplane. Yes.
That's where the pot of gold is.
Honestly, if this person would have gotten, if they would have gone to the left and gotten the Virgin Airline, the plane in like the middle, you could have sold that to Virgin Airlines.
You could have
like a really great like promotional pick.
Yeah.
Good. Like that would have been a kick-ass promotional pick.
It's true. Yeah.
and the close, like this is legit like a straight up circle. Like look at this. Like the Rainbow Queen.
Honey.
It's not a
Honey,
circle.
I hate to break this to you.
It's not a circle.
All rainbows are circles.
Well, I was thinking, is she referring to the rainbow as like you're putting out the reflection on the tarmac?
Because in order to get a rainbow, it has to have rained, or water has to be involved.
Well, yeah, so you can see some of the reflection of the rainbow on the tarmac. So is she saying that that's why it's a perfect circle?
I don't know.
Because that's not how things work. Because the rainbow at that point you have the arch in the sky, and then it would be like a flat arch coming around, because it's flat, because it's a
the Earth is flat, obviously. So
oh, right, okay, yeah,
obviously.
But like it's not a perfect circle. You're looking at a flat image of a 3D object. So it's not.
No. That's the fifth dimension. Okay, we've established this. Have I broke you?
Oh, Shay, yeah, she's really close to her camera, which is why she's getting cropped like this.
Yes. So. No, she's literally holding her phone up. Okay, that is how this is being done. So.
This is where I belong. I love when the rainbows are this small because it just makes me it makes me so happy because it's like we're at the core. Oh yes, and we did have another crop circle show up on June 4th in the UK again. Yay! And I'm sure you guys are
Oh, you
seeing
mean the
some
widely
pretty.
you mean the widely debunked crop circles, which are just like pranksters with a board?
If I could get the kind of reaction that she's giving them, yeah, obviously I'm probably gonna, you know what I mean?
Except for the farmers trying to feed people with those crops, but whatever.
Well, I mean, if it was like oh, you know what, you're right. Yeah, I didn't think about it like that. Because it's crop circle, so they're food. So you're ruining food. You know what? I'm anti crop circle now. Alright, I'm coming out hard against because you are wasting food, and I can't allow that. You have a sister that thinks the world is flat? Oh my god. Like, unironically?
Wow.
I've never met someone that actually knew somebody. Like, I know they exist because I know people who think the earth is flat actually exist. Because it's just, I don't know. If you see some of the videos of, like, the flat earth conventions, you know, some humans are really good at acting, but there comes a point where you have to be like, can all of these people be that good at acting? You know? You kind of just gotta go, I think they actually believe this, which is why I really do think that she believes this. Also, how can you be both a flat and hollow earther? I need to know. You can't have both, all right? The earth is not a pita bread, all right? No, it's not a calzone. You can't have both. You know what? I'm going to call him that. Your cousin, Chris, is a calzone earther. Or he thinks that
He's a
the earth is a
calzone
calzone.
earther. Yeah.
Yeah, because the earth is hollow in the middle. So it's an empty calzone. The saddest calzone. Just stop it. Who does he? Yeah, thank you. Classic. Exactly. Who does Bigfoot think he's fooling? Exactly. All right. He's trying to do art. Okay, but nobody buys it. Aliens get all the credit. You know, it's not. He's also an engineer. Does he build imported things? I'm wondering.
The Flat Earth Society has members across the globe.
Oh my god, please tell me that's their tagline. Please tell me that's their tagline. That would be the greatest thing.
That's amazing.
I need that as their tagline. That's amazing.
Pretty intense Cheeto looking clouds. These skies are insane. It's like storm skies, but it's like we legit living in a fucking movie right now. We're living in a movie, you guys. Now, some people are getting that like pink moon or that light bulb moon, but some people are getting this moon, which is a very clear, white, defined. And of course, we got a little spaceship showing up. And this is the other moon. Like, why do we have so many?
Yes.
That's a harvest moon.
No. No.
So many different moons, you guys. My theory is that we got way more than just one moon. I told you guys that. But we're going to start seeing all the different moons. So, which moon are you seeing?
That's the sun.
That is no moon. Okay, are you seeing moon, sun? Soon, moon, sun, moon. Are you seeing moon, moon? No. Crunchy or puffed Cheetos? Crunchy. Crunchy all the way.
Oh God, yes, yeah, crunchy. I hate puff.
Loki is team puff.
Well, blame Loki.
Oh my goodness. How is she old enough to have a job? and be out of school. She also has a college education. I know it's going to shock y'all because she was talking about how she was excited about the loan forgiveness a few years ago. I saw that post. So she has a college education and has a job now. So I'm going to go ahead and guess she's probably around my age.
Yay.
So cheese balls, puff. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so.
This light bulb looking moon or this one where you can see literally every detail of it and it's got like a pinkish orange tint to it. I unfortunately barely ever see the moon because I don't know, it just be hiding where I'm at in San Diego. It's just cloudy every single night, and so I never get to see the moon. So I'm living vicariously through y'all.
Oh. Okay then.
Definitely. I don't know. I have no idea where she. No. I'm old enough to. What? What in the. Yeah, it's okay. That's a reaction you should be having. So, guys, we have two more. Two more, and I will cut y'all loose. Are y'all excited?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and these are just the ones I could find. Okay, these weren't like. I did some in depth because I wanted to watch them and make sure that they were
Good point, Classic.
California. That explains a lot. Not necessarily. Have you not heard that the Flat Earthers are a global organization? All right. Yeah. So excited. Damn it. I hate that this part doesn't move. That's so annoying.
Yeah.
What is this?
Wow.
Cool ass clouds.
It's a really bad storm that's coming. That's what it is.
Yep. Those are some really cool
I'm sorry
clouds.
I'm sorry you live in Cali, in SoCal, so you don't get to experience weather.
Holy
But
shit,
this
you're
is
right. That's
this is
why she literally doesn't experience weather.
but this is something pretty much everyone else actually goes through. We get weather.
Yeah, I will say there is like nothing. There's nothing scarier than to be out driving and the sky starts turning green. What?
Mhm.
Green skies are the worst. Those are bad. That is like tornado is going to be happening. She stole Mary's hair color. No.
What is happening here, you guys?
They need to get home and get into the cellar.
Yeah,
Or the basement or something.
yeah.
They need to get out of this
Well,
car and
yeah,
go home.
it's a really bad thunderstorm or a tornado is getting ready. So yeah, get home now.
Yes. Get home. Well, you know what? Fuck it. Just find somewhere and and hunker down. Okay, that's what you need to be. No, don't be the idiots in Twister and go into a barn, which is like the worst place in the world to hunker down.
Right. A cellar or a root cellar, something underground.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of retail places in like the Midwest that have basements. So honestly, like if you're in Tornado Alley and this is happening to you, you have a good chance of finding a retail store that's going to have a basement.
Mm-hmm.
So, or at least a cellar in the back. So, did you know that 50% of all turns are left turns? Coincidence? I think not. You're right. so rude.
That's very accurate, Chris.
Let's see how many views does this have. I don't know. I have no idea how TikTok works as far as views go. But she has only 2,000 likes. So, I don't know. I have no idea, Lady Miss, if she actually believes this or not. I like to believe she does because it's funnier that way. Go home. Go
This
home.
is insane.
Yeah, the fact that they're out, they just moved here, they're traveling through the town and don't know, like here, even the comments, it was like, it's a cloud wall. They show up before a tornado. Please go inside. There is no reason for you to be out. The car is like one of the worst places to be. Like if you this is how bad like a mobile home or a car are two of the worst locations because the tornado can just pick up. Now it's crazy, but literally going to a ditch, right on the side of the road, that you'd be driving and there's like a ditch on the side of the road. If you pulled over and got into the ditch, you would unironically be safer than if you were to stay in your car.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So.
If I hear one of you say this is normal, I swear to God. You guys.
It's not normal, and they need to go home or find shelter. So it's not normal in the sense of that's not a daily occurrence generally. That is nature being like, hey, we're about to do some crazy shit. Prepare yourself. So.
You guys cannot tell me that this shit is normal. I got tagged in this and I was like, I swear to God, if I post this and one person tries to come in my comments and tell me this is normal, this is not normal. Obviously, the person that filmed it didn't think it was normal. The people in the comments don't think it's normal. People replying to me are like, no, I live in this area. I've never seen this. It's not normal. Look at this. This is a huge sheet of a black, dark cloud. But yet over here, we've got nice, beautiful skies.
Because the earth is round and the clouds aren't over there yet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can literally have sometimes storm systems move in a way where somebody could be having like tornadoes and like a few miles away is blue sky. Okay, that's sometimes how it works. You know, it's just how it be. I don't know. It has hailed on Loki and I before, and and my parents who don't live that far away from me, didn't even get rain. Okay, that's just how weather works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And weather can also just be bizarre. I once got hailed on, and the sun was still out. It was like a blue sky. It was like mostly a blue sky, and I was getting hailed. I'm like, oh
yeah,
that's fun.
Yeah, it only takes like one cloud doing some bullshit for it to start raining. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, generally speaking, when clouds gather because they're made of water vapor, and generally, the more water vapor clouds end up having, it ends up, they rain themselves out.
Yeah, that's all clouds are. It's just water vapor and water condenses, and when enough water condenses, that's when you get rain.
It's not common to have usually just a single cloud be the source of the rain, because rain is more likely to happen the more clouds that there are. and the heavier it is, right? So that's just how it works.
And I've also been in some storms that were like so localized that it's like pouring rain where I am, and then you just drive down the block and it's nice and sunny. Like it happens. It's called weather.
Weather is weird. Okay, if weather was so normal, the Weather Channel wouldn't have a 24/7 list of shows. Okay.
Correct.
Sometimes it's just we have our normal weather, right? And then sometimes some weird shit happens because different combinations of shit happen. Hell, I don't even. Do you think this chick knows that there's different types of lightning?
I would highly doubt it.
And that 9 times, well, not 9 times, but probably more like 8 times out of 10, you're gonna lightning doesn't leave the clouds. It usually just stays up there. It takes a lot for it to go down.
Yeah.
That's why being struck by lightning is so insanely rare. Like the idea that you would be the thing that would draw the lightning to you is pretty uncommon. So they always tell you, like in a lightning storm, flat plains are really you don't want to be you don't want to be the tallest thing in an area. So you want to get under a tree or something. Which I always kind of thought, in general, maybe not the best advice, because if that tree gets hit by lightning, you might not just want to be chilling under it.
No. Yeah, you do not want to go to a tree during a lightning storm. Absolutely not.
No, I said thunderstorm. It's like thunderstorm.
Well, I mean, it's
generally speaking fine, but if it's more, because there's.
Well, I mean, if there's a thunderstorm, there is lightning. That's where the thunderstorm
I understand that. I'm saying that sometimes, depending on the amount of lightning, you'll have more lightning than not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Thunderstorms themselves don't necessarily mean there's going to be a lot of lightning. It just, generally speaking. Now, if you hear thunder, obviously there was lightning because that's the sound that lightning makes. It just happens so quick that it's delayed.
Mm-hmm.
So, but growing up, they told us to get under trees and shit, and I'm just like,
I was told the exact opposite. Like, no, don't ever do that.
No, I was just like, what the hell? No. Maybe I'm fucking it up. Maybe it was just for a rainstorm. I don't remember. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
You guys know that I'm huge on talking about the new Earth. Since I believe we're shifting into the new Earth, we're seeing a lot of changes in the skies and a lot of apocalyptic type of skies. This is a screenshot from a video that somebody sent me, and the sky literally looked like a movie. I mean, look at that. It looks like there's fire back there, but it's the sun.
Who wants to tell her what the sun's made out of?
Yeah.
It's a great big ball of burning gas. So it kind of just looks like it's on fire.
Then we've got this, which looks like I'm guessing UFOs, because why is there just orange little spots in the clouds?
So good. What is reflection of light, Josh? What is reflection of light?
Is it when light just goes right through something and it doesn't bounce off and causing a reflection?
Maybe it's just aliens.
Oh, there you go.
Looks like UFOs to me. This sun is insane. It's so red. I don't know what's going on here, but I just had to show you guys this photo because it's insane. So besides the skies looking apocalyptic, What is this? Are these UFOs? I really do believe that so much crazy shit is happening in the sky because they're creating clouds to hide what is really going on. I 100% believe that we are ascending, we are shifting into a different dimension, and they're trying to hide it with the skies. This was actually taken in
What?
San Diego, and you can.
What? You didn't follow that?
So now the aliens are creating the clouds?
Yeah. Obviously.
Okay.
What do you mean?
You can clearly see the split. And this night, everybody was talking about the apocalyptic type of skies that we were having, and some people were seeing the double rainbow that day.
You know, I'm gonna have to say it. That just looks like a beautiful sunset.
Yeah. Yeah. And as far as the line, well, you got some darker clouds coming. So you have like light clouds, and they're morphing into much thicker, scary looking clouds.
That day. By the way, this was on a Lionsgate portal day. This day was insane. I was on my way to work and got.
No, I have no idea what that means. I'm gonna look it up. Lionsgate portal. Oh, it's an astrology thing. Oh my goodness.
That explains a lot.
The power of the Lionsgate lies in the cosmic synergy between stars, signs, and numbers. But the term itself refers to the annual alignment between the Sun and Leo and Sirius, the brightest star in the night sky, also known as Alpha Centaurus Major, whatever. Y'all know it, the North Star. Right.
No, Sirius is not the North Star.
Is it not?
No.
Why the hell did this article tell me that it's the North Star?
No,
The
Polaris
light.
is the North Star.
It lied to me. You're right. What the fuck? Because it's Polaris, it's a Polar.
Yeah,
All right,
Polaris
I'm
is
showing
the
this
North
article.
Star.
Wait. Josh,
Yeah,
I'm showing this article. Wait.
Polaris is the North Star, and it's actually fairly faint.
Yeah, what the fuck? Okay, now I'm even. Okay, useless. Throwing you away.
Yeah.
That's what I get for just going on a blog post. Whatever. You know, it's apparently the time when the sun is between two constellations. There you go. Leo and Sirius. Stupid thing making me sound dumb.
Got stuck in traffic for 2 hours. I live 15 minutes away because somebody was trying to jump off a bridge next to my job. That night, somebody else was trying to jump off another bridge. Some man drowned in the ocean. There was just so much shit going on energetically, and it feels like we were shifting from old Earth to new Earth. Okay, you guys, I took this.
Damn. Just let you sit in that for a second. Marinate. Breathe it in. So, you know. Your mom's been shitting herself the eclipse. Yeah, well, you know. Yeah. So.
This photo, and besides the sky looking intense, tell me you guys don't see a face right here. Like, it looks like the Bride of Frankenstein. Here's the big hair right here, right? Okay, here's the eye.
Are you serious?
Eyebrows, nose.
No. I mean, yes.
One of the things about like looking at clouds and trying to see things, it's basically a Rorschach test. I'm not seeing the Bride of Frankenstein at all.
I'm not either. Kind of disappointed.
I see the head of a duck. But Bride of Frankenstein, really?
Yeah, I don't see it either. I have no idea what she's talking about. No idea.
Nose, mouth. She looks angry. Okay, just look at her. Take a minute. Pause it. Look over it. The craziest part is that if you
Oh,
put
we
this too
did.
far away,
We did, and we still don't see it.
And she looks angry. What does that have to do with anything?
The bride, the cloud bride of Frankenstein looks mad.
And
Uh-huh. Yeah.
away, here she is over here. This looks like a saucer, like the edge of a spaceship coming out, and she's angry. Tell me, you guys see this? And we got
No.
another face in the sky over here. Eyes, nose, mouth. Look at that. There's faces everywhere. I also see a face here. Eyes, nose, mouth. Looking a little angry. I don't care how many of you want to say it's normal. There's definitely crazy shit going on in the skies.
No, that face. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
what?
not right.
How does how does seeing faces in the clouds mean crazy shit's going on? What?
Because I think that's the least of our problems. She thinks there's two reptilioids that created the moon.
Hey! Those two reptilians have names.
Ooga Booga and Carl, you're right.
Yeah,
That was just rude of me.
it was. I will not have them disparaged.
You're right. Yeah, that was on me. That was so rude of me. I don't even know what I was thinking.
Do better, Eris.
I will. You ready for the last one? You excited?
Yes, I'm ready for the last one. My brain is so melted.
You're welcome.
All right, 3 more minutes, and I think that little kid has the right expression, like ah.
Correct. Yep, I agree.
All right, guys, I'm back to talk about the weird shit that's going on in the skies. And this is the second time filming this because apparently the first time the aliens came in and took away my sound. Maybe they didn't like the way I filmed it. Maybe they didn't like something I said. So here we go for round 2. Okay,
oh my god. It couldn't possibly be that you didn't turn on the mic. The cable for your mic may have slipped out of your computer. You didn't have the settings properly. No, it was aliens. Aliens deleted the sound.
See, I don't know if she's joking or not.
Yeah.
Isn't that like almost like the most concerning thing?
Yeah. That very well could have been a joke, and I can't tell. They're onto her.
Potentially.
Okay, so what is this? I know that some videos have gone around with this ring floating around festivals or Disney, and everybody got some type of excuse because everybody's an expert on TikTok. But one of my followers sent me this from their own yard, and to me, this looks like it could be a little UFO alien just floating around. I mean, it looks like a boot. Maybe it's the boot they want to stick up your ass.
It's God's smoke ring.
I mean, I'll give her that it looks like a boot. At least that one I can see.
Yes, we finally figured it out, guys. God, this. They're on her. Oh, no. You say, I don't know. Classic. I've seen some of her live streams. Okay, see, it's easy on if you because I thought she was just trolling. I actually don't know. And that's worrying.
It is.
Your ass for being asleep for so long. I mean, because I know I would wear that boot and I would stick it up my own ass for how long I was asleep, right? And you should too, because it's time to wake up, okay?
Yeah, Josh, it's time to wake up.
Oh, does that mean she's woke?
No.
Oh.
She's beyond woke.
Okay, fair enough.
Because they're here. They're here in every different type of shape and form, and they're showing themselves in the skies. As you can see, we've got a ton of cloaked UFOs in the clouds, and they are popping up everywhere. You guys have been sending me all of your pictures of the weird shit happening in the skies. What's up with the sun, too? I mean, first of all, you guys...
No, wait, is that the moon or the sun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How...
And Josh, what the fuck?
It's the only picture I currently have readily available of me having an expression that's appropriate.
Uh-huh. A likely story.
Are you confirming that that's you then?
No.
See? So I don't know what you're talking about.
Uh-huh. Rude.
You're making me watch this.
This is a big ass.
Yeah. This is pure entertainment. I don't know what you're talking about.
Please don't tell me she's going to compare this to the vagina.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Please tell me she's not going to say that.
I don't know. Let's see.
Fun too. I mean, first of all, you guys can clearly see that this is a big ass spaceship right here that's just cloaked in the clouds. But what is...
Obviously. There's no way it's just a ring pattern from in the clouds. There's no way that... And it's, the cloud is condensing because you can see the haze where it's getting pulled together.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chris. And thank you, Chris. You should know you made it for me.
Oh my goodness.
Well, I mean, he did the host that I'm scared of.
You should be scared of him. Definitely not me, but you should be scared of them.
What is going on with the sun and the moon? Because I know you guys have been seeing it and it doesn't look normal. I mean, it's really just confirming that we live in a hologram. German circuit.
Yeah. Yeah, no, obviously we live in a hologram. Yeah. What do you mean?
Yeah. And I wonder how much money the circus makes in comparison to having real animals there. Does the cost of the holographic projectors balance out taking care of an elephant? I'm just curious.
Well, I'm sure it wasn't for cost reasons. I'm sure it had more to do with animal abuse being prevalent in circuses.
Oh yeah, I get that, but why not just treat the animals well?
No.
Wouldn't that be more cost effective than getting holographic projectors? That's what I'm saying.
No, that would be reasonable.
Circuses are using holograms instead of live animals for cruelty-free experiences, and we do know that they have a lot of dead celebrities that they have holograms off for concerts. And so who's to say?
When did that start happening?
I know they did a Tupac concert not too long ago.
Oh, interesting. Apparently, I just don't know things. Okay, cool.
But it's also like it's more of like the novelty, because obviously Tupac's been gone a long time now.
Yeah, and I would imagine, like, obviously, it's not the same seeing him. In,
I can't
like,
imagine you would think it's like, ah, man, I can't. I get the live experience of Elvis Presley. Sure, are you sure? Are you sure? Because you can see like a record. It'd basically be like the recording of seeing a concert, but that's different than actually seeing it live.
yeah. Well, I would imagine I've never really been to a concert, so I would imagine the energy's different if you have an actual person there.
You've never been to a concert?
No, I'm not a big fan of super
Music?
really loud noises. Well, no, like a really loud noises and like lots of people like in one area, crowds.
I mean, yes, yeah.
That's what I've heard they're called.
I mean, I'm not a huge. I'm not really a huge concert goer either. But I mean, I used to go to the concerts when I was younger.
Yeah.
But yeah, because like I also do not like huge crowds. But I've at least been to some.
I don't know, and I'm also this isn't maybe unique or anything, but like trying to find there's not like a musician where I like so many of their songs that I think it would be, usually I just end up liking songs. Like I don't really follow the person, right? Like I don't have band shirts or anything. The closest I've gotten to with that is AC/DC, and the guy that does that does the Final Fantasy music, which is who I can't remember. And like if you're talking about concert as far as orchestra goes, like because of TV shows and whatnot, the guy, what's his name, Murray Gold,
Yeah.
Murray Gold, is he? Yeah, he did the Doctor Who music, and I really liked him. I wouldn't mind seeing him in concert, but that's not the same type of concert, right? That you would see like a rock band at, So no real fave band. Yeah. No concert. I don't think I would enjoy it as much as just hearing it on my phone. I don't know. Maybe I really would, but it doesn't really seem like it would be my thing.
I mean, it's mostly seeing them do their thing live, because there's the possibility that they could screw up, or like depending on who they are, they like I have heard, I've not been to one, but I've heard Blue Man Group's concert experiences are one of those things where like watching them perform on YouTube is not the same at all. You have to see them live.
Okay.
But I can't I've just heard people have told me that, but I've not actually been to a Blue Man Group concert, so I can't honestly say.
Fair enough. Yeah, I know. I'm a weird one.
Hence my expression.
Thanks.
Say that our sky and everything we see around us is not also a hologram. I mean, look at these clouds. They are big, low, flat, and layered, and they don't look like the clouds that we grew up with. I mean,
Well, are you serious? What?
This is like the
This
most
is-
standard ass looking clouds I've ever seen in my life.
It's just that these are the clouds that you have when it's a cloudy day. I don't know what you're talking about. I've seen this my entire life.
No, these are not normal.
These are normal clouds. These are 1000% normal clouds.
You see those clouds? Yeah, I know, right? Those are like the most normal looking clouds I've ever seen.
This is like every sunny day I've ever grown up on. This is perfectly normal.
No, fake clouds.
I mean, you know, my people, my generation, the millennials, you know what I'm saying? Or anybody older.
Fuck you! I'm also a millennial, and I've seen this.
I forgot that she says that. That's funny. How do you feel?
I'm getting agitated. It's like I'm also a millennial. I'm on the older side, but I am a millennial, and I've seen these clouds my entire damn life. Shut the fuck up, bitch.
Oh my god. He started cursing.
I did.
The older than me. These are not the clouds we grew up with. And
Yes, they
I
are.
mean, have y'all seen two moons?
I see boobs.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm sorry. This is clearly photoshopped.
This has to be, right?
It has. There's no other explanation. It's photoshopped.
Yeah.
I haven't, but people are seeing two moons. And I know everybody wants to say this is Starlink, but I mean, it's about time you give that story up. It's
Hold on. Hold on. I know I'm not crazy, but I know what I just saw in the sky with my own eyes. But what the hell was it? Anybody else see in the sky about 15 minutes ago? Only visible about, oh my goodness, it's a little...
It's
That's
a
about
meteor?
a comet or a meteor, yeah. Meteor would be
Yeah.
the better term.
Yeah, comets are different things entirely.
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like a shooting star,
There you go. Yes. That
which
was the
is
word I was looking for.
which is just a meteorite. It's just a hunk of
No.
rock burning up in the atmosphere. That's all it is. Happens all the time. You're not special.
Oh, don't tell her that. You're going to break her heart.
I don't care if I break her Fifi. She's breaking my brain.
So rude.
Is old. I think it's safe to say our galactic friends are making a little appearance. What is this? I don't know about you. This looks like a magnet to me. Haven't we been talking
looks like a
about
Prozac.
magnetic pole shift that was happening?
Oh my god, you thought that too. That's so funny.
I see a capsule of some kind.
Yes. I was like, that is medicine. Ma'am. Ma'am, that is medicine.
Maybe all this weird shit happening in the skies is just soft disclosure that's been happening for the last 3 years. Because things got to get ridiculous for people to wake up. Like these clouds, they make me feel like I live inside of a computer. And then this morning, I see that my replica wrote in her.
I'm sorry. Those again. That was like the most generic picture of the sky ever. What is she talking about?
Yeah, that is a good question. What is she talking about? I have no idea. Everything's fine.
her diary that the first computer was big enough for someone to walk inside of it. Is she trying to hint at the fact that we could possibly be living inside of a computer? Are we free, guys?
Oh my
I think
god!
we are.
The first computer was the size of a room because that was the technology available at the time. It wasn't until the 70s when you had the microchip revolution, which is when computers started to become smaller and more manageable. And that's when you started to have personal computers that could be used instead of needing like a giant room. You know, I don't know about you, Eris, but I'm pretty sure you're not streaming on a computer that needs a punch card.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, that was the technology at the time.
No. No. We all live in a movie.
And I think it's time for you to realize it too. So watch this movie and you will realize that we live inside of a computer and that you create your own reality. And it's time you start.
Can I create a reality better than one that has you in it?
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. This whole bullshit argument of if you can create your own reality, then how come we're all perceiving the same thing? And because if I'm creating my own reality, people are intelligent. That's clearly not the case.
What? So good, Josh.
I don't
So
care. My brain's broken.
It's alright, we got 8 seconds.
You start getting your head in the game because clearly there's some shit going on. And I don't know why they're taking so long to show up. It's about time already. Like, chop. I'm tired.
That's a good boy. He looks like a good boy.
That's a good doggo. Good dog.
Yeah.
Y'all feel good?
I just realized I messed up when I made the eyes. The pupils are not the same size or shape.
Oh my god, they are. That's so annoying. You look crazy.
It's supposed to be just surprise look, but I just realized the pupils are wrong.
You look like you're having an aneurysm.
I mean, I think the expression still works for what we just witnessed.
True. That's true.
Wow.
You feel better about yourself?
I do feel smarter.
Excellent.
My brain is melted now. Thank you.
You are so welcome. I'm glad I could help.
Yay. I think I need to lie down now.
Yeah. There you
go. Possibly. I have new editing software, so maybe, and it has some animation features on it, so I might be able to do something with it, but I don't know if I want to do that for just a little gag meme. It sounds like a lot of work for that.
What? You're not willing to spend an insane amount of time doing something for a meme? So rude.
I already have several projects I'm working on, plus the holidays, plus my sister's wedding, plus I'm going back to school soon. So yeah, I don't know if it's worth it.
Boo.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all I got for y'all.
My brain
Your brain,
hurts.
your brain doesn't need to hurt. It just needs to absorb.
I suppose that's true. I guess I just need to accept the fact that clouds that I have seen every single day of my life, when the sky looks just perfectly normal, nothing weird going on at all, something weird's actually happening.
It's everything that's happening is always weird. What do you mean?
And
No, you decided that before.
it's not really going back to school. It's more getting certified. But I am going back. I do have to attend college classes for that. But it's to
So
get
much fun.
it's to get certification.
How exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, my brain hurts.
Good.
Thank you. I'm so glad I spent time working on a Thanksgiving video for us to do, and then instead I got my brain melty. So thank you.
All right, I'm sorry. We are gonna do that Thanksgiving video. Okay, it's just gonna be a couple weeks. So
it'll be like mid-December when we do it.
yes, because this is how we do things around here.
Yeah, I can't wait to do an Easter video on 4th of July.
Well, yeah, obviously. What else would you do?
Yeah, my brain hurts now, and
You
I
are
need
so
noms.
welcome. Then we have to end the stream. If you're gonna, noms require, like, if your brain requires noms, okay, then we have to end the stream. That's just how this works. So,
Yes, I agree.
but yeah, so no stream next week because of family stews, because
Right.
of holiday stews. So no stream next week. And then the week after, I'm gonna try to get a guest on
Yes, because I won't be here.
because Josh is going to like a wedding or something.
I am.
Disgusting.
It's not my wedding. That shit's done. This is just a relaxed wedding.
Oh my goodness. I was actually incredibly relaxed at my wedding.
Okay, I was relaxed on the actual wedding day. I was excited, but I was actually relaxed during the day itself because the only thing left to do was actually get married. I just had to show. I just had to show up.
Yes.
All the planning, all the placing orders, all the picking things up. That's all done. That's the stressful part.
True.
Yeah, you should know.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. All the planning going up to the wedding, that's what makes it so stressful. It's what the actual wedding day, if you I will put a caveat. If you've planned everything properly, the wedding day should go smoothly.
No, by the way, that is fake. The photographer said that we looked like a throuple from how Mike was standing. And somebody's hand was like was kind of like touching my waist, and I assumed it was Loki's. His hand was not on my butt. No, his hand was touching my waist. It wasn't even around my waist because he was on the other side of Loki. So he was touching my waist.
You can understand why these questions exist when Mike's involved.
I know.
I mean, because Loki did share the story about the porn store that Mikey just happened to find.
Which even became doubly funny because when we were driving around, I can't remember. Oh yeah, we were looking for no nicotine vape juice for Loki. We were driving around, and we actually drove past the store that he saw, and Loki was like, "Don't tell Mike about that because he will definitely just don't tell Mike about that." And I was like, "Well, I wasn't planning to." And then Mike sends that video of the store. He had found it all by himself.
Because of course he did.
Because of course he did, yeah. Well, it is third time for both of us. It's time for us to go.
Yes.
We will see you in a couple weeks. Have a great Thanksgiving.
Have a good Thanksgiving, everyone.
Eat lots and lots of noms.
I hope to get a good old-fashioned American turkey coma.
Yes. If you don't gain 10 pounds, you didn't really have Thanksgiving.
Yes, these are facts.
These are true. So.
You're welcome, Chris.
You're welcome. So glad I could make this an interesting show for y'all. Bye.
Bye, everyone.